By now, you've probably heard the news that Fox News is legally going after Tucker Carlson, the once primetime host for Fox, who was recently removed from the air but kept to the terms of his contract because he aired an episode of Tucker on Twitter that ran a little more than 10 minutes. And I think I've figured out why Tucker is going to be just fine. And if I'm right, folks, Elon Musk and Tucker Carlson are both geniuses. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So on Tuesday, Tucker Carlson was accused of breaking his contract with his former employer. This happened after Carlson tweeted out a 10-minute monologue on Twitter as the first episode of his new show. Now, despite his sudden withdrawal from the air back in April, Carlson is still bound by his contractual responsibilities with the network, which run all the way up until 2025. Now, this was intentional, I believe, because the RINO executives now working at Fox wanted to take Carlson out of the equation for the 2024 election season. That's probably what their Democrat masters in D.C. wanted them to do. Carlson responded by accusing Fox of deception and breach of contract as a result of the cancellation of the show. Now, I'm not privy to anything at all that's in his contract, but I can almost guarantee you that it says somewhere in there that Carlson will do X number of shows per week or per year or per month, whatever. And now, thanks to the Fox executives caving to Democrat tyrants, the former Fox host is no longer doing that. And that could be seen as a breach of contract on Fox's part. Now, Fox's general counsel, Bernard Gugar, I hope I didn't murder his name, sent a letter to Carlson's legal team about a minute after the premiere of the first episode of Tucker on Twitter, letting them know of the network's concerns. The letter said, quote, "This evening, we were made aware of Mr. Tucker Carlson's appearance on Twitter in a video that lasted over 10 minutes. Pursuant to the terms of the agreement, Mr. Carlson's services shall be completely exclusive to Fox. According to the contract, the former host is also, quote, prohibited from rendering services of any type whatsoever, whether over the internet via streaming or similar distribution or other digital distribution, whether known or hereafter devised." So you got to figure, like, wow, they really got Tucker nailed to the wall, right? Now, here's the part of the story that when I heard it, I thought, oh my God, these guys are brilliant. Carlson's lawyer, specifically Brian Friedman, accused Fox executives of hypocrisy for silencing Carlson, pointing out that the firm professes to defend its very existence on freedom of speech grounds. When I read that, a little bell went off in my head. Ding, 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 ding. Here's why I think Tucker will be just fine. And let me know what you think in the comments below, if you agree or disagree, or what you think is going on. You ready? Rendering services means he is working for another network. Services rendered are the services that a company or an employee completes for the client or customer or their employer prior to receiving payment for the services. An accountant details the rendered service or an invoice at the conclusion of a service agreement and presents it to the client in order to receive payment, right? So rendered services means Carlson would be working for someone where he's getting paid for what he does, right? What if Tucker isn't getting paid over at Twitter? What if he's doing it all for free? That would mean he is simply posting on Twitter like any of the other 350 million plus users. That's not rendering services. That's exercising his free speech right. Now, how ironic would it be that the once dark and evil platform that censored free speech that the Democratic Party did not want being said will be the same platform that will allow Tucker to remain relevant by posting video tweets for the next year while collecting the millions of dollars that's owed to him from Fox News. Oh, the delicious irony indeed. And if Fox gets angry and wets their knickers and they release him from his contract so they don't have to pay him, then Tucker can just strike a deal with Elon to get paid for rendering his services over on Twitter. If you haven't seen the episode yet, I'm going to leave the link down in the description. Either way you slice it, this does not look good on Fox News. All right. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, visit rpwmedia.com. Sign up for our newsletter, read our stories, and share them with like-minded friends. If you haven't already, click the subscribe or the follow button and hit the like. We'll see you in the next one.
You got me feeling like a firebolt. Looking like a thunderstorm, boy.